watching us tonight. Reaction to the acquittal of George Zimmerman, that is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. As predicted, the verdict caused some distress.
Justice for Trayvon Martin! Justice for Trayvon Martin! Racist system! No peace! No justice! No peace!
But it could have been a lot worse. Dozens of arrests in New York City, Los Angeles, and Oakland, but nobody was hurt, thank God. Now for the truth behind the reaction. There are two groups of people exploiting the Zimmerman verdict. The first are folks who simply hate America.
We got to water our seeds, and we got to let a new society grow. A people's society. Not one where Wells Fargo, the Federal Reserve, all these big banks, the whole damn system.
There's democracy in this country for a group of people, for the 1%, and the rest of us, the working class, black and brown people, LGBTQ people, we don't get democracy. We get capitalism. We get white supremacy.
So the anti-American folks are using the acquittal of George Zimmerman to vent their hatred. Talking Points believes that's dishonest. America in general had nothing to do with the death of Trayvon Martin. It was a calamity, not a product of policy. But you can't convince the radical left of that because they don't want to be convinced. Listen to Chicago priest Father Michael Pfleger, who consistently opines that the USA is a racist country.
And we're tired of race being the foundation of injustice in America. I refuse to ignore the race in this issue. We are not in a post-racial area. In fact, racism has a second breath in America today, and last night it got new oxygen.
Father Pfleger apparently believing historical injustice is the basis for a present criminal conviction. Astounding. Now, the second group of Americans emotionally invested in the demise of George Zimmerman are those who believe their country is flat-out racist, that blacks and other minorities do not get fair play from the justice system, the economic system, or the social system. Many of these Americans are nursing personal grievances. Others are victims of the victim mentality. So what we have here are a variety of agendas all coming together to protest the Zimmerman verdict. Fair-minded Americans should consider a few things. First, George Zimmerman locked in on Trayvon Martin because of the way Mr. Martin looked. Zimmerman was a neighborhood watch person. There had been some burglaries in the area, and so Zimmerman focused on Martin, who wasn't doing anything other than walking to his father's house. Zimmerman also made a mistake by not following the advice of the 911 operator to back off. Talking Points understands the anger towards George Zimmerman. He initiated the fracas. But you don't convict someone of murder because he shows poor judgment or because he racially profiles. To believe that the verdict was racist, you have to believe that 6 women jurors want to harm blacks. You also have to believe that the state of Florida did not do everything it could to convict Zimmerman. Rational people know that Florida threw everything it had at Zimmerman. And while our jury system is fallible, we saw that in the O.J. Simpson case, you simply cannot brand a jury racist without visible proof. That's grossly unfair. The cold truth is, nobody on earth knows what happened on the night Trayvon Martin was killed except George Zimmerman. He's the only one. You may not like the verdict, and you're entitled to your opinion, but you are not entitled to undermine the justice system or impugn the basic decency of the United States. And that's a memo. Now,